All right, we're out here yesterday?
No, we were in Franklin, North Carolina yesterday for this little festival called Springtopia. We were the headlining band. We were really one of the only bands there, but we just kind of jammed all night, and
Heck yeah.
it was fun, man. Yeah.
Good way to celebrate 420. Was everyone out there doing it right?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. We didn't have to lift a finger, really. And
That's a good way to put it.
We got into Atlanta at like 3 a.m. and probably I didn't sleep at all. I was ready to go.
Okay.
We had a great time last night.
Heck yeah. So I know that you guys had your first headline show on February 9th over at Georgia Theater. Mm-hmm. Is that correct? That was your first headline? And then you guys came back here in Atlanta on the 24th.
Yep, at Aisle 5 and Little 5 Points. And
now we're here at 420 Fest again. You guys are showing Georgia some love, let me tell you what. It looks. When's the next time you guys are planning on coming back? I mean, are playing another set here in Atlanta?
I know we're shooting for a date at Terminal West here in the next couple months. I'm just kind of talking to a couple other bands and making sure everything gets worked out.
Have you guys played at Terminal West before?
This will be a first.
That'll be a first. Okay.
Yeah, that's exciting news, man.
Heck yeah, man. So what's if y'all had a choice of a place to aspire to play at? Where would you guys want to play here?
I think I love the Tabernacle.
I was gonna say that.
The church.
Yeah, the church.
Yeah, I saw a lot of bands growing up there, and it just to be the guy on the stage would be exciting, man. It would really be quite a rush.
What's probably one of the best shows you guys seen over there?
At the Tabernacle?
Oh yeah.
Man, I've seen Modest Mouse. I've seen Jim James. I've seen John Butler Trio. I've seen Humphreys a million times. I've seen a ton of good shows over there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was Primus.
Oh yeah.
My girlfriend and I went to go see them on Halloween.
Yeah.
A few years ago, and that was cool, man.
Heck yeah. So now that you guys have 2 albums underway, when can we expect to see another one? Do you guys have another one in the books?
We're in the process. We're talking about it. You know what I mean? It's there's a lot of stir happening amongst the members, and we're planning it. Probably.
Any new ideas? New ideas for the album?
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be totally different because there are only 2 remaining original members of the band, Nicholas and Andrew.
Right.
I've been with the band for about 2 years now, and Chris has been with us for about 1.5 years, and then Sam, our new drummer, I still say new. I mean, he's been with us for a year now, but everybody that I just named is a writer. So we're going to have a lot of different, coming from a lot of different angles. Everybody's got different songs, and we're going to, do our best to make that as cohesive as we can. And so we've probably written 10 songs over the past couple months, and
more than enough.
Yeah, and some of those aren't even going to make the album. So we're still writing. I think we're shooting to get in the studio by the end of this year, and then have something for everybody around this time, 2019. So.
Okay. What about collaborations? Have you guys have any collaborations coming up that are,
with people outside of the band?
Yeah. Just any different artists that you got, or some that you would like to work with, or anything like that?
One thing that's always fun is there's a lot of talk about us doing some work with Cy and July, some good friends of ours.
I heard you shout out a Universal Side during the set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure something will come of that, but as of right now, nothing really.
Yeah, we've done a couple little things recently. We did. Our good friend Mike, who used to play in the band piano, he sat in with us in Memphis. We had Glenn Dillard from CBDB sit in with us on sax. Played some George Michael, Careless Whisper, and Macon.
Okay.
Anything else?
The wedding.
Oh, the wedding! Hello. How could I forget that? Yeah, we played this wedding.
No.
Played this wedding in Athens a couple weeks ago, and Eric Benny Bloom, from the trumpet player from Lettuce, was good friends with the girl that was getting married, and he sat in for a good portion of the set with us. It was
More than
fun.
we thought.
I have to ask about the proposal on stage today. That was wild too, dude. It came out of left field. Nobody expected it. We just thought he was going to be up there and singing.
Yeah.
So what was the guy's name?
Ty. Yeah.
Ty. Is he a friend of the band, or is that?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Long friend of the band. He lives down in Savannah. He kind of ran things over.
He's been a refuge in Savannah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like he's the guy we call Ty. We need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
Ty. It's, all right, come on. It's piling, whatever.
Yeah. He worked down at Barrel House South for a while, and that's where we play mostly when we go there. And he's just a longtime Savannah guy, knows everybody down there, and
big supporter.
When he came to us with the idea, we were like, honestly, first thing was like, okay, like, well, how is this gonna do it now? Because we have an hour, you know. but we were totally down to do it, and it ended up being the coolest part of the day. So
that was really cool.
It was fun.
Absolutely, dude. Okay, so I know that you started out in Statesboro, and I went to Southern as well. I only lasted 2 years. You know, you get hit.
My dad, I think, never mind. I don't think either of my parents made it much further than a year or two. I don't know.
Yeah, but this is a huge change from going Statesboro to Athens. You know, just, what is the biggest change for you guys starting out till now? Besides, I'm sure you guys got 3 new members. You know,
right? Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually really hard to answer.
Yeah.
One thing that's been what I have learned personally over the years is just patience.
Yeah.
That word it comes up time and time again with everything, with the way the music is written, with the way the music is performed, with the way it all develops. Everything, patience. You know, the way it's recorded, man. That word will come up 1,000 times in a very short period of time. And I would say that that's what the band has learned and even changed. You know, like learning patience on the stage, off the stage.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of patience that goes in a van ride. You know, sitting in that van for 5 hours, going,
Yeah.
all right.
Which one you farted?
Yes, there's no mystery in our van.
Oh yeah.
We know who farted.
If someone farted in the van, who would it be?
Sam.
Sam.
But I mean, even on stage today, we had to practice
smell the
patience
fart?
because I smelled we had to be patient on stage. We're used to these. I mean, shit. Sometimes we play 3 hours straight through, and we can just kind of do our thing and jam. And so when we're limited to an hour, it's definitely like you got all your songs that you want to fit in, and you want to fit it all in. You want to get through it all, but you got to be patient. Otherwise, it's all just gonna sound rushed because it is. So.
Yeah.
So I asked what's changed. What has stayed the same? Is there anything that's just like constant from when you started at Dos Primos, which is also awesome because it takes me back. So
Just hearing it, right?
Dos Primos, Marks, man, let's go get them.
I forgot that existed. You guys started there?
That's
Is it like
fantastic.
2 brothers? Or no? It's cousins? What is Primos?
Dos Primos is 2 cousins, yeah.
2 cousins, yeah. What has stayed the same?
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually, the willingness to hear someone else's material out. This band has always been very welcoming of another writer's content. Even if we think we have a mold for what the band might be or what it's becoming, someone could bring something totally left field. And despite any member changes, which there really hasn't been a lot, or any additions, everyone seems to just go, yeah, I like that. They can find something in it, even if it's not traditionally their style or anything. Like there is something that they're going to find in the creative process and everything like that. I think our band has been really inviting and welcoming to writers and what they bring and how we can make it ours.
Okay.
I think that's been the same since the beginning.
Your sounds very organic. I mean, you guys,
That's what we shoot for.
Absolutely. I mean, it blends so many genres you can't really pinpoint. I mean, I've heard anything from alternative funk to, the people label you all sorts of things. So it's really cool to see.
And that's how you get the label jam.
You guys are genre bending.
That's right.
Absolutely. Jam band.
That's what happens.
So how do you guys approach your sound when it comes to playing in a live stage like at 420 versus going into that studio and saying, okay, well, this sound is going to go on an album. It needs to be, do you guys play the same, or is it just like, this is how it's going to sound?
That is discussed all the time. What is the album version of a song? What is the live what is live version? It was live changing every night.
Yeah. How does this end? It's going to end differently live than it would on an album.
Yeah.
You can't fade out live, or you can't do this
You can immediately run down this. Well, what if the crowd is feeling this? What if the guy soloing is feeling this? I mean,
it's interesting because you have to write these songs and you've got to get them out there before, because you can't just rely on one studio album every 2 years. So you got to get these new songs out there.
Yep.
But at the same time, you're thinking in the back of your mind, well, what is this going to sound like in the studio? It's going to be different because we can utilize this, and we can't do this, or we have to harness this sort of energy and all that. So it's kind of frustrating sometimes, but it's cool. It's a good
Where's
challenge.
the furthest from home you've gone so far?
We
just did a run towards Memphis. We actually hit New Orleans.
Okay.
In a very weird turn of events.
New Orleans,
Left New Orleans.
Lafayette, Memphis. We went up to Hampton, Sydney, Virginia a couple weeks ago.
Southeast.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're stretching. We've got a couple dates in Texas coming up over the summer.
Oh, y'all hit Colorado and California and all that shit soon, I'm sure.
we're wanting to. We're being, like we said earlier, we're being patient. So.
Yep.
We're kind of like a spiral. We started at one point and we've just slowly circled outward. Instead of doing jumps like that, or let's hit this city, let's hit that city. The idea was to find a center, and from that center we just kept circling out a little further.
And only hit somewhere that we know we can come back a few months later and keep building that market.
So Tyler, you said you were gonna get sexy right before the person proposed, and you hit some pretty high notes, man. Did you take any singing lessons, or is that just?
I had a few lessons like a few years ago when I started singing a lot, just to figure out how to use the muscle basically, and work it. And I figured out I had a falsetto a couple years ago, and we definitely. Andrew's pretty much the lead singer, so if there's ever any background vocals or a song like that needs to be sung, I kind of take the reins on it. But I'm really into funk music and soul and all that stuff, so I could sing like that all day. I'm always the guy that's proposing like the Michael Jackson covers and stuff like that.
Oh heck yeah!
So
what's the coolest cover y'all done?
That's definitely opinionated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, in y'all's opinion, what do you like to play?
That's tough, man. Go ahead, if you got one.
I think honestly that one, Deborah, is an awesome one to play, but we can't overplay it. It's kind of out there. Like I said, I always like the Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Michael Jackson. We play Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult, and that's super fun.
Heck yeah.
We usually sandwich that in with something in F sharp and just kind of see what happens. And,
yeah. What's the craziest thing that the band's done on stage for the fans? Have you guys ever dressed in something weird or
We'll go a little bit for Halloween.
Halloween, get a little
Halloween's
weird.
Fun. We'll do some. We've had a lot of ideas recently. That concept of the theatrics and.
Dude, you guys interact with the crowd so well.
It's like it's all learning. Learning how to do that stuff and. I think
that's what's great about these festivals is you can watch the bigger guys and be like, okay, I'm gonna go do that now. You know? I see what you just did there.
Are you guys gonna stay for the rest of the weekend, or are you guys planning on
going
to?
We're here. We're finally here. We're done for the shows for the weekend. Yeah. We're just gonna chill.
Heck yeah! So
pray for no rain tomorrow.
Exactly. Who are you guys gonna see today for the rest of the evening?
J-Rad is my big one. I'm gonna go straight over there, and then Tedeschi Trucks Band. Really pumped for Wolfpack and Humphreys tomorrow.
Heck yeah, you going to any after shows or anything tonight or tomorrow?
I don't have any tickets. If you know of any tickets, hit me up. I'd love to go see Jake and Brendan acoustic tonight. I'd love to see Talking McGee tomorrow night.
Heck yeah.
So if you hit me up.
You got it. Well, I appreciate your time, guys. Let's go see some J-Rad and.